guys, it's Bex. Today we're going to be doing this makeup look. I'm going to show you guys the colors and the methods that I use to achieve this beautiful look. I'm doing this makeup look because I'm going to the Power Trip Live Festival. So be sure to subscribe to my channel before you leave. Hit that little bell so you get notified each and every time a new video drops. So let's play with some makeup. Alright, so you know how we start off makeup looks? We gotta hydrate ourselves. And again, I am using, you can see it here, I will link everything down below. Just get a little dab. Sometimes I like to put it on the back of my hand, sometimes if I'm feeling really just soak it all in. And I'm sure someone will have a comment about the way that I am doing my skincare. But you know, makeup, skincare, for the most part, skincare is all subjective. There's no wrong or right way to do it. Unless you're using St. Ives apricot scrub, then you're really doing it wrong. As you can see, I have my trusty Gus here, sleeping on the job, of course. And I picked up a new chair here in the background, and of course I've decorated for Halloween because I love Halloween. Does anybody else collect Starbucks cups? I'm obsessed, as you can see. And this isn't even all of them. I need to put up more shelving and put more cups up. I have a lot. Boy, all right. Make sure everything is looking cute, looking good. Yeah. All right. So today we are going to try, and as you can see, I am ready to use all kinds of brushes for this makeup look today. We're going to be trying out these eye patches. Last time I tried eye patches out, there was a different brand. I don't know if I got them. I get them in a FabFitFun box, I might have, but they were just not good. They irritated my under eye. I had to rip them off halfway through doing my makeup. So this is how they come. Ooh, nice, and it's a nice cooling effect. And the reason that I like to put under here is because we want to make sure that our under eye, we just want to make sure that it is staying nice and hydrated, because this is one area, especially for me here in Vegas, one area that I tend to get really dry. So when I put on makeup or anything, it is the worst, absolute worst. All right, so that looks like it is good to go for the most part. It might slide down a little bit because of the serum. But let's pull off this other one here. And these are pretty and gold, very bougie feeling and looking. But I've always really liked skincare products from Wander Beauty. Although I feel like I haven't heard much from them lately. They were always in FabFitFun boxes, or what was the other one? BoxyCharm. I feel like I was always getting something from them. And I just feel like I haven't lately. All right. So let's zoom on in so we can see what we were working with here. All right, I probably actually will need. So I got my eyebrows tinted because my eyebrows are a mix of really blonde on one end and pretty sparse. So I wanted to be able to not have to really do my eyebrows. I'm the worst at eyebrows, so we are gonna go in first, and I need to get those tools ready to go. We're gonna be using 2 palettes today. Both are from JEFFREE Star. This one, and then this one. These are the 2 palettes that I'm going to try using for the look that I'm going to hopefully wear this weekend for the Power Trip Live Festival. So it is a brand new festival that just hit the circuit, and it has got all the classic bands. So we've got Iron Maiden, Metallica, Tool, Judas Priest, AC/DC, Guns N' Roses. So I'm excited. So let's get these together because we are going to prime the eyes first. So important. Priming the eyes. All right, so first off, we are going to go in with the P. Louise base, and this is in Rumor 0. And here's another color of her base. This is Rumor 1, and as you can see, this is... So we are gonna go in... I'm going in with a very, very, very fluffy brush, like so. Hopefully that you guys can see that. So I am going in with, let's do burial ground from one of his palettes, just to set this and give us a good foundation for the look that we're gonna do today. All right, now we're gonna dip into blood sugar. We're gonna start off with the Shade Cake Mix. We're gonna do Cake Mix. We're taking a very fluffy brush. Yes, I need to clean my makeup brushes. This is the Morphe and JEFFREE Star collab, and it is JS5. And I'm just pushing this into my crease, but then going a little bit above the crease just because I have very hooded eyes. And so I'm just pulling that color up a little bit more. Now we are going to go in with Tongue Pop with the same brush. All right, so now we are gonna go in with another Morphe collab with JEFFREE Star. go. I never know where this camera is. So this one is the JS6. So for this one, we're gonna go in with, which one do we want to do? Let's go in with a little bit of cherry soda. Now we're gonna go in with a super duper fluffy brush. Boop. This is by Mirabella, it's the eye blender. So I'm gonna go back in with Cake Mix and blend these three shades, blend it up and together, but still keeping that cherry pop on the crease. Cherry soda. All right, we're gonna go in with, this is a Morphe brush. It's fluffy, it just looks a little flat now. This is one of the brushes that does not have a number on it, so. We're gonna go in with the color Intravenous. Oh, and we're gonna keep this more in this area, in the inner, or I should say the outer V. We're gonna go back in with this blending brush and we're gonna use Cake Mix again. And just try to blend these bad boys up. We're gonna go in now with Tongue Pop just a little bit to really blend this bad boy out a little bit here. We're gonna go in with a Morphe brush. Again, this has no number on it, but it is a, there we go, a very dense brush. We're gonna go in with Intravenous again. We're just moving it just a little slightly, the Intravenous, into the crease line here. All right, now, one last time, we're gonna try to blend this all together cohesively. But we're gonna go back in with the JS6 with Cake Mix, because this just seems to really be a nice color laying nicely on my eyes here. And the brush I just used is Luxie 246, a precision crease brush. And it is chewed all to hell thanks to Gus right there when he was teething as a puppy. We still love him though, right? We still love you, Gassaronis. We're gonna go in with a little bit of Herse, which is a black color, but we're just getting very little on our brush. And we're just popping that into that outer V and just moving it very, very little. Now using the same brush, I just wiped it off a little bit on a tissue. We're gonna go again with Intravenous, which look how beautiful of a color that is. All right, so now we're gonna work on doing the center of my eyelids. So what we're gonna do for this is we are going to use NYX glitter, what is it? It's like a glitter primer, but I call it glitter glue. It helps if you have really thick glitter to put on, or it helps it just stick. All right, so now that that is down, we're gonna go in with Angel of Death, which is a beautiful, 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 and I'm using the same brush. It is a black, I don't even know if I can get that because it's still trying to focus. It's chunky, beautiful, black metallic. We're just gonna press that in there. And actually, I might use a different brush than what I just used. This might be good. All right. We're going for more of a darker look since this is more of a rock and roll concept. But now that we've laid that down, we need to go back in with our fluffy brushes, push in a little bit more to blend it, because see right now it's just a very like burp. We need to go in and blend the other colors back in with this. So we're going to go a little bit in with Intravenous. Kind of blend that in right there. All right, and now we're gonna go in with Cake Mix. Bring this in here like this a little bit. Go in one last time with some Intravenous, just kind of blend these two right here. All right, and then again, one last time, but this time we're gonna use a little bit of combination of Tongue Pop and Cake Mix. Are you guys liking this look so far? What do you think? What do you think? Am I beautiful yet? All right. Yay! I think this look is complete. However, we will need to pop on some liner at the bottom. I'm using MAC in Costa Ruche. Then we are going to take, for the inner waterline, we're going to do Tarte Lights Camera Lashes. Just to open up the eye a little bit. And then I'm going to take an ultra fluffy brush and we're just gonna go in first off with Cake Mix. And then Intravenous, more towards the back end here. All right. Now I know this is not gonna be perfect. However, it feels nice. So now we're gonna take a tissue. I'm gonna fold it up here. We're going to put, there might be enough eye cream, or serum I should say, to kind of take it up. Wasn't enough on that one, so what we're gonna do is pop on a little bit more of my face cream, and that always seems to work and do the trick. But yeah, I like this. I like how it looks. I like how it feels. Woohoo! All right. So now we are all ready to go with some foundation. So I'm going to be using, this is the Hollywood Flawless Filter by Charlotte Tilbury. Let's see what brush I want to use today. I think I want to use this, the Luxie foundation brush. So now when it comes to my brows, I try to just get close. So now all of that is done and down. We are gonna go in with a hella fluffy brush by Baddington. I don't know what this is called. None of that. And we're gonna go in with the Becca Hydra Mist Set and Refresh Powder. And for a long time, I thought, well, there must be something wrong with me. If everything else looks so amazing on people that are doing these tutorials, like, why can't I look like that? You know, what's wrong with me? Am I doing makeup wrong? And what I learned is that a lot of these ex-beauty influencers actually used beauty filters on their camera and on their videos and on the photos. And I thought, holy cow. So it was never me all along. I was not the problem. It was not my skin that was the problem. I'm like, why can't I have untextured skin like insert beauty YouTuber's name here? And I learned that everybody has texture on their face. Texture is normal. If you don't have texture, you're not human. Some people's texture is different than other people's texture, but doesn't mean that you are any less because your texture doesn't look like another person's texture. And then I'm gonna go in, now that I'm done with doing face powders, I'm gonna go in with a brow gel from Billion Dollar Brows and just set those suckers down. And then we're gonna get into combing out my lashes. Now I do have lash extensions. I love them. They're not for everybody. The first time I ever got them, I was not a fan, and I think I just didn't know how to upkeep them. But I can't live without them. It just makes life easy for the days that I'm just needing to get out and go to work or go out with friends, and hey, I'm ready to go, you know. But just because I have them and you don't have them doesn't mean that you can't achieve this makeup look. So for blush, we're gonna do something just a little different than what you probably are used to seeing. So we are gonna go in. I'm gonna use this brush from Mata Beauty. We're gonna go in with Intravenous, because again, this is more of like a gothic look for me. That's what I'm gonna do. And we're just gonna use this as blush. So we're gonna use Hula bronzer in the color, I'm not exactly sure. I'm not sure. And we're just gonna put a little bit on the sides of my nose, like. And then I'm gonna go back in with that fluffy brush. We're gonna use a little bit of cherry soda too. Let's put a little cherry soda on here, and I'm just flapping it on here. So we're gonna just go in with a little bit of tongue pop now, just to right, now it is time for lips. So I've got a few to choose from of some of my favorite lip pencils. Let's see here. So I definitely love a good MAC Whirl, which is a really pretty, I'd say more of a mauve neutral, mauvey neutral. And then I've got JEFFREE Star Unicorn Blood and I don't know what this name is. Maybe it's Androgyny. Maybe, no, I don't know. But as you can see, these two colors, let's see if I can get them. And then here is Whirl. So I think I'm gonna go for Whirl just because it is my ride or die. And since we already have a really dark eye, I don't want to bring more attention to a super dark lip. A nice sharp line. Now I will tell you, I do have lip filler. I do Botox and lip filler. And I like to fill in my whole lips, so when my lipstick does wear off a little bit, I do like to have a nice set color down. Oh, I forgot this. Guys, how could I forget? So just do a little bit of, oof! This thing is cracked. Let's go in with a, just off Amazon, no brand fluffy brush. We're gonna use some of my broken MAC highlighter and just, I always like it going down my nose a little bit and then on my nose, just a little dupe. Just a little dupe. Because I am 36, I feel like highlighting right here just exposes my crow's feet, things like that, so I'm not a fan. However, just putting a little bit. So now for lippies. So boy math is telling you that all of these are the same shade. They're not. So we've got Gemini, Thick as Thieves, and Androgyny. So typically Androgyny is my go-to. It is this color here. It's more of a really pretty neutral mauve color. So I'm thinking that is what we're going to use today. I am, however, going to use this lip brush only to get in to my harder areas, like the corners. So I'm gonna let that dry down a little bit because I think I want to pop something else, but only put it like in the center, kind of make a really pretty, almost like a 3D look. I think I'm gonna do Thick as Thieves. I think that will be my go-to. I'm doing this to kind of blend in the two different colors that I've used, almost making it a seamless so it doesn't look like, bam, two different colors. All right, so now the last step, I'm going to use the Rose Gold Skin Mist from Farsali, the 24 karat infused Hydrate, Prime, and Set. Look how pretty. As it tries to adjust. All right. Because after all that hard work, you do not want this bad girl makeup looking look going nowhere. So you made it to the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed playing with makeup with me, and I hope you enjoyed this look. Let me know what your thoughts, comments, and any constructive criticism you got. Drop it in a comment below. Be sure to subscribe to my channel before you guys leave today. Hit that subscribe button, hit the little bell for the notifications so you get to be notified each and every time I upload a video. Thanks for watching. If you made it this far, roll the blooper reels. Testing, testing. Apparently, I'm coming through great now. I don't know why I'm doing this. Oh! Okay. Let's go, let's go. What we were working with here. We'll be right back. Start out. Oi, 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 oi.